Hey everyone! If you're a fan of Hallmark movies, this one's for you. Lacey Chabert is back, and this time she's teamed up with her Crossword Mysteries co-star Brennan Elliot in the much-anticipated Hallmark movie, His and Hers. It just premiered over the weekend, and I've been dying to talk about it. But that's not all. There's already buzz about something bigger, and I think you're going to want to hear this. What if I told you His and Hers could be more than just a one-time movie? There's already talk of sequels, maybe even a full-blown TV series. And honestly, the potential is huge. Let's dive into the details and explore what could be next for Chabert and Elliot. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around because the ideas floating around are super exciting. So, His and Hers brings back Lacey Chabert and Brennan Elliot as married lawyers, on opposite sides of a high-profile divorce case. The chemistry between them? Electric. We've seen them team up before in Crossword Mysteries, but seeing them go head-to-head as a married couple battling it out in court? Total game changer. The film had everything: legal drama, romance, and that perfect blend of tension that keeps you hooked. And it looks like the movie has already started turning heads. Why? Because it's not just your typical Hallmark romance. It's fresh, fun, and brings something different to the table, which is why the next bit of news is so intriguing. Now, here's where things get really exciting. Brennan Elliot has teased that His and Hers could potentially become more than just a movie. In an interview with TV Insider, he hinted that we might be looking at either a sequel or even, wait for it, a TV series. Can you imagine watching Lacey Chabert and Brennan Elliot battling it out in court on a weekly basis? It would be Hallmark heaven. And it's not just me thinking this. Fans and those who've seen the movie are already saying it could work as a series. And honestly, who's surprised? Legal dramas are so popular right now, and if Hallmark decides to go in this direction, His and Hers could be a whole new genre for the network to explore. Think about it. A romantic legal procedural with Chabert and Elliot as the central couple, juggling both their professional rivalry and their home life? That's a recipe for a long-running hit. But that's not the only direction the show could take. According to Elliot, it doesn't even have to be all about divorce cases. They could mix it up, bring in other types of legal cases, collaborate with law enforcement, maybe even go in a more procedural direction. This opens up so many possibilities. And hey, even if Chabert or Elliot couldn't be in every episode, there's still a chance to expand the story and bring in other characters and cases to keep things fresh. Of course, none of this is official just yet, but the fact that these ideas are being floated around is exciting enough. A His and Hers sequel or spin-off would break new ground for Hallmark, moving away from their more traditional romance movies and into something that could stand out in a different way. But here's the catch. If Chabert and Elliot were to sign on for a full series, it could mean less time for Chabert's other Hallmark projects. We've seen it with Aaron Krakow and When Calls the Heart. Once you're in a long-running series, it's hard to take on other roles. But in my opinion, it would totally be worth it to see this dynamic duo on our screens week after week. At the end of the day, we'll have to wait and see what happens next with His and Hers. Will it get a sequel, a spin-off, a full TV series? We don't know yet, but one thing's for sure. The potential is there, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Hallmark sees it too. What do you think? Would you watch a His and Hers series? And how would you feel about Chabert and Elliot taking their legal battles to a whole new level? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on all things Hallmark. See you next time.